God did not create waters, right? So bear with me for a moment, right? So in the beginning, we hear that God created light. Says, let there be light. The story of Genesis says, let there be light, separates the light from the darkness, creates the heavens and the earth, and then sends his spirit to hover on the waters of the earth. Here's one important characteristics though. The heaven seems to be the spiritual realm, while the earth in of itself seems to be the physical realm. He says that the earth was void and empty. Void and empty. It was not like physical, but there was waters, since he sent his spirit to hover over the waters of the earth. And once his spirit enters into the physical realm, begins to create the whole universe inside of it, right? Cool. Now the waters was always there. Now, when else do we see water being used again? We see water being used to basically wipe away the world, the earth of evil, right? Evil being the Grigori that came to mate with the woman of the earth, creating Nephilims, uh, basically evil spirits that were known to eat other human beings and commit heinous sins against humanity. And God had to wipe those away. But here's how he does it, right? The waters from the heavens wipes away the evil creatures, right? Wipes away the evil beings. And then I think from that point, that's when the marine kingdom was created, because all of these evil spirits in their bodies, some of them gets casted into the waters, right? While the others are just empty, disembodied spirits that are just roaming on the earth. When else do we see water being used again? When Jesus is being attacked by a man possessed by legions of demons, demons that are named Legion. Okay, cool. What happens when God casts them out? When Jesus casts them out, basically, they go into the pigs, and the pigs run off into the water, into their kingdom. What else do we see later on? Jesus Christ on a boat, um, in the sea. A storm happens, and Jesus Christ is walking on water, declaring his authority, his power, his control over the sea. But the sea itself is chaotic. The sea in the presence of Jesus Christ is chaotic. And now to beautifully sum it up, in Revelations 21, John, Revelations where John gets the visions of the end times, right? And we now everything's going to conclude. In Revelation 21, he says that, and then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, and the waters was no more, signifying that the water was the problem to begin with. Everything that has to be chaotic, evil, starts there by the waters themselves. Even in Revelation, the great beasts do come out of the water. The great